What up? It's your boy Bodyguard back again with another post, y'all. And today I am joined by another one of Dallas's legendary actors in these streets. All right. If you don't think he's a legend yet, he's soon to become one, real soon. Right? This guy has been in everything from Gigalow to Toxic Love to Karma and Heels to, man, this guy's all over the place, right? And also, he wants to go back and talk about where it all started, y'all. Today we're going to talk Ruthless Atonement 2, y'all. This guy right here is a stand-up guy, right? Super solid guy all the way through and through, right? Ain't never going to tell you nothing crazy that you can't use, and ain't never going to do nothing that you ain't going to be like, hey, man, that's unbecoming of a man. This guy right here is one of the top-tier talents here in Dallas, right?
Yes, sir.
Who I'm talking about is my main man, Dev the actor. What's up with it, big man?
Like that, man. Get up on your feet, man. What y'all doing, man?
No, for real.
Get up on your feet, man, and let's talk. Let's talk. Shit. Let's say this, man. Right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so you know how I like to start it off, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, got to ask you straight up. How are you doing, my brother?
Man. You know, when most people do that, they take that, you know, it's something going on, man. So I am blessed, man. I'm happy. I'm alive. I'm black.
Ain't it great though?
Man, bruh. Big
Right.
time, man. I'm here, man.
Oh yeah,
I'm here.
You're here.
I'm
You know
here.
what I'm saying? We can't miss you, even if we tried. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody got a few haters out there, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like, what, you know, it's some people out there that's
I
probably
always say, man, haters are essential to the ecosystem, man. And we need haters because without the haters, it's almost like a measuring stick. It's almost like you need them around because you know you're doing what you're supposed to be doing.
right.
You know you going where you're supposed to be going because hating is flattery, man. It is admiration. It's a space that people take up when they're not able to do what it is that you're doing. Or do it like you. And so, no, I love haters. Haters, you know, share my stuff. Haters can't wait to see me do bad, man. Haters can't wait to see a person do bad. They can't wait to see somebody fail. So they're actually they're fans,
right,
disguised.
You know,
and so yeah,
right. My pops used to always tell me that when it comes to the news, right, if it bleeds, it leads, right. You know what I'm saying?
Man, what?
Here in America, we love a good dumpster fire, right?
Mm-hmm.
The colors are pretty. You know, people crashing and burning seems to resemble a dumpster fire, right? So we like looking at it. It is what it is.
That's exactly it.
So I try not to spend too much time on those guys, right? Because they can't do nothing but help bring awareness to you, or try to hurt you in secret, right? If that's all you got, you're gonna miss me because I'm moving too fast, right? Like
exactly.
All right, cool. So, all right, man. I always like to talk your last 3 wins, right? You know, I always want to give you guys an opportunity to be spotlighted by someone else. You know what I'm saying? Somebody to come through and tell you just how great you are, right? Yeah. Don't nobody get to see what's happening on the other side of the cameras, right? They don't know the pick-me-ups that you given to just me. You know what I'm saying? Like the situations and where I was feeling down and you came through and had something funny to say, you know what I'm saying? Make your boy feel better. Sure. You know what I'm saying? Like the support that you give quietly behind the camera. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a show to give everybody an opportunity to see who you really are, right? As told through my eyes.
Yes, sir.
Right. So let me start by saying I appreciate you 100% straight up. Like,
yes,
for real. Because, you know what I'm saying? You know, when things happen, I tend to pay attention to who's there that got my back. Right.
Definitely.
And like I say, I really appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I got some stuff in the works, right?
That's love.
You know, it's it's some things that I want to see from you, right? That I might be able to make happen. So
absolutely.
We definitely gonna talk about some stuff like that. You
Hey
know what
man,
I'm saying?
that's
might
what
not
I want
have to be here, right?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you definitely gonna get a call from me, right? So yeah.
For everybody, everybody looking at what I'm doing, man. I'm trying to get everybody tapped in, man, because I feel like whenever God put me in a space to share, there's got to be somebody that need to hear something, and I feel like I am an absolute vessel, man, from Him, and so I don't know what I'm gonna say. I just know sometimes it's not me talking. It's Him, and I got to get y'all in here, man. I got to get the people in here, and for with that being said, it's like every time there's opportunity, man, to bless somebody, man, I try to do it. You never know what somebody going through. You never know what somebody went through. You never know where somebody's going, and they may be able to take whatever it is that that you may be, giving out, and use that, in their lives today, tomorrow, 20 years from now type of stuff. So I need y'all to listen.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and jump it off, right?
Yes, sir.
Right now, I see a lot of stuff coming out from you, right? But the one thing I'm probably the most interested in, we got the chance to check out Carbon Hills, right? We're gonna talk that next, right? But baby, I want to talk Toxic Love, right? I know you can't give us the story, right? But can you give us a little something to chew over right now?
I can. I will say Toxic Love. I played one of the main characters. Is Marcus, following my relationship, man, with my girl Tasha. He's your modern day simp. He's really respectful, really nice. Man, he's taking care of everything, paying the bills, doing all this thing for his woman, and she is not appreciative, man. I got a homeboy that's helping me figure out who it is that she cheating on me with. And like, I don't got the proof that she is, but I just feel it in my spirit. So, we basically go through this thing, man, and I come to find out, man, people close to me kind of was snaking me, man. And y'all see Mark go from happy-go-lucky to crashing out. And that's all I can say without giving a lot of the stuff away, man. I'll say, really, man, it's
really, and it's getting drawn in. I ain't gonna lie.
And it's a comedy too, so it's a lot of funny stuff going on in this, man. But it's gonna make you be like, bro, like, come on. It's gonna make you mad that I'm not doing what a normal person would do, because I want to be loved. I want to be cared for, man. I want to do all these things for my woman, but she ain't taking, the proper steps to help me out too. So
right.
Man.
So I gotta ask, right? Are you more of a romantic type in real life, or are you more of the purpose-driven kind of guy, right? It's like, the logic-based, purpose-driven, work all day, work hard. I have no time other than when I'm at home in my downtime type of guy.
I would say I'm a mix of both. I definitely am, the lover type, the lover boy. I'm sensitive as hell, man. Anybody know me, man? I've been sensitive since I was a baby, man. I came out crying and loving women and loving people, man. That's just who I am. So for me, it's like I love for people to feel good. I love for anybody that come in contact with me, man, to just they feel my energy is always positive.
Right.
Glass half full, glass half empty, man. I'm always seeing it good. So I would say that, man, I'm definitely that. However, learning how to be more purposeful in my older age, man. Obviously being younger, man, I didn't care about none of that for real. I was still smooth, still doing what I do or whatever. But now it's more like on a whole nother level of, doing things with a goal in mind, not just doing it just to do it, but having some kind of purpose with it. So, yeah.
Right. You know, it's easy to get distracted, right?
Man.
For me, when I was younger, I never really had that type of thing because I was never really the hopeless romantic type.
Yeah.
Like I was that work guy. I was the work. Like I didn't care about nothing but work. Like it was like people used to always be like, "How did you get so big, man?" When I was in junior high school, I did nothing but lift weights. I didn't even have a girlfriend.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't interested in girls more than I was success.
Man, that's big.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. I love me some women, right? And now I love one woman, right? So because it wasn't such a big deal for me when I was younger, I didn't really get wrapped up in that stuff. Now, if I said I never had some stupid situations where I ended up looking like a simp, I'd be lying to you, right? We all did some, participated in some simpy activity, right? So, you know, some of us might be able to relate to this character.
Hey, big time. Nah, big time.
Sometimes you get them glasses, man, the rose-colored glasses, man. They take you out.
they have that ability to do that to us. And I like to say, man, like I said, in my journey, man, I'm on right now is understanding, man, that a healed man is a powerful person, man.
Right.
And one that's still, you know, finding himself and going through these and trying to still figure things out. We get trapped into stuff, man, that have lifelong consequences, good or bad. And so for me, like I said, man, I work. I don't think nobody work as hard as me, man. With this filming stuff, with anything, man. What you doing there, man? I'm working, bro. You going? I mean, I'm working, man. I got stuff I gotta do. I got places I need to be, and that's just it. It's just it. Like my brain is so set, man. When I find something, I'm an aha moment. I like to get to places where when I finish it, I'm like, yeah, that's it. So when I started, I gotta finish it. My brain it works in such a way that I don't understand it sometimes. It's like, man, I know that I got something I got to do. I know I got something to finish. I know I got to complete something. I know I got to do this. And my brain works like that. And I don't stop until everything is done.
Right.
Everything got to be done. And not just done, but it has to be done correctly. Like right. I'm a perfectionist. And so with me being a perfectionist comes detail. So I got to have detail. I got to be able to know the ins and outs of everything that I'm doing. I got to know where I'm going with it, what I'm not doing with it. Man, it's crazy.
Right.
It's crazy.
And see, you know, I think that a lot of people don't get to see that type of stuff, right? Like they don't understand the inner workings of a man. Like, you know, it's a lot on the plate. Like for real, you know. But, you know, I always like to sit and talk to my brothers, you know what I'm saying? Because I'll be like wanting to see if I can, you know, because I practice martial arts, right?
Man, when I first knew that, I was like, this dude cold. I like that, bro.
Right. So, you know, I apply the like water mindset, right?
Yeah.
The be formless, right? Always willing to accept and learn, right? Keep what you like, throw out what you don't. It just, you know, it's real simple when it comes to that type of thing. So that's why I ask those type of questions because, you know, sometimes it gives me a bit of reassurance and knowing that I'm on the right track.
Definitely.
Right. Not to say that I'm soul searching or looking for anything like that. It's just good to be around like-minded individuals. Right.
That's huge, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. So I want to move over to, I got to talk about it, right? Because I know it's, you know, it's a big one for Kendra and Damon. It's a big one for him, right? We gotta talk Gigalow, man. You know what I'm saying? Like let me go ahead and do this, right? Hey, Kendra, Damon, like, you know, I love y'all to death, right? But I don't appreciate all the gyrating black men, you know what I'm saying? I don't. No, I'm just messing with y'all. Oh, man. But yeah, gotta talk Gigalow, man. That was fun, man. Who'd you play in Gigalow?
All right, so my character in Gigalow is his name is Tease. He's one of the amateur dancers towards the end of the movie. I feel like my guy, man, when I created my story of him, man, he's one of them behind the scene kind of guys. Like he's a mystery. I say he's a mystery,
Right.
man. Anything that you want, when you're teasing something, it's a mystery. It's like you want the full thing, but you can't have the full thing. That's me. Hopefully when this drops, and it does what it's going to do, everybody be able to see another layer of tease, man, in the next one. And I'm gonna say, man, it was tired, man. People don't know, man. And for y'all listening, sorry, Mom. Sorry, Mom, man, but I wanted to be a male dancer growing up, man. Like crazy, bro. Crazy.
You know what? Like, don't think you alone, right? I think all of us want to be desired, right? It's no secret. Like, even within our culture, right? It's like the guy who is unable to swoon a female. For those who don't know, that means you have no pull, you have no attraction, right? So for those who don't have that ability, right, they tend to be the more jealous guys, right? Those are the guys that's punching people outside the nightclub, right? They, you know, I don't, because like when I think about it, it's like I think everybody wants to be, and I'm prefacing that by saying I think, right? So don't, take this to, everybody just take it with a grain of salt. I think that everybody wants to be loved. Everybody wants to be desired, right? There's a certain level of admiration that we all crave, right? So it's the reason why we press to do the things that we do. It's the reason why we go those extra steps, make those leaps and bounds, right? Because we want to be desired, right? So when you look at the that's number one, right? Then number two for little boys, well, for a young man is sex, right? And we'd like to believe that male dancers have an abundance of access to that, right? Because that tends to be the place where women go to fulfill their fantasies, so to speak, right? I just call it cheating, but
hey, they be in there. They definitely in there doing it.
So yeah, it's just one of those things that I think every guy wants. Every guy wants to feel attractive. Everybody, and on top of that, I hate to say it, but don't no woman want no man that ain't wanted by another woman. It is what it is. The fastest way to lose your relationship, it's been my experience, not my experience now. I don't think she give a damn about that. I don't think baby care about that. She really don't. She just, she just kind of, we in our own little world, right? It's like, I always tell her it's like Disney,
Nah, seriously.
This is like Disney World, like for real, because it's like, we don't deal with the same stuff. Like I see it, but I don't experience it, right?
That's the word I was getting ready to use. Like, everybody's experience is definitely different, man. From what you putting in your spirit, what you putting out, where you're going, what you're going out. Like, even with this story, when people see Gigalow, you think about the male dancers and all of that. But actuality, like, the story is
they led with hardcore muscle.
Yes.
That was what we led with.
Yeah.
Right.
Draw you in here. Get in here. Get in here and see this. And it works. It works. And it works to a point where anybody, let's just be honest. Women they want to see what's going on with this. There are women that don't like male strippers. They think it's disgusting. They don't like that. But there are women that do. However, those women that still don't like those male dancers, they're still going to watch because they want to know what's going on. They want to see what's going on. And when you actually get into the story, you're like, oh, wait a minute. You forget that they're male dancers because they're just living this is just what happens to be happening. You know what I mean? If you think about a lot of strippers, man, when I lived in St. Louis, man, I ain't going to say a whole bunch of names, but when I lived in St. Louis, I ran with a group, and I ran a group of female type stuff with, we was doing a whole lot of stuff.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
every single one of them has something going on. Whether they legit, everybody always say, man, why strippers going? Why all of them in nursing school? They really do be in nursing school.
Right.
They really do be single parents. Just look, I gotta get this, man. This is the only time I could come. My kids in school. Like, it's so many real, true stories, man. Where you go in there and like people are not. It's the dancing. Yes, is what brings you in. But some of them legit just want a conversation. Some of them legit just want somebody to see them outside of this and do this to understand what's going on. And when you watch Gigalow, it's giving that same thing. They use that as that place of I'm taking care of my family. I lost my mom. I lost my dad. I'm taking care of my younger sister. And this is what happens. So when they watch the stories, like you forget that, these are strippers, because it ain't a whole bunch of just penis slanging around all damn day. It ain't even that. Right. It has it in there. It is no, but let's just be honest. Let's be honest. But it's a real true story. Like it's somebody's legit life. And that's what got me, like, when I thought about, even when I auditioned for it, I auditioned because I love dancing. I love dancing. I love women. I love my body. Why not? But then when I read it, it's like, you know what? This is actually a story that is legit. And I feel like that's really what I want people to take from when they actually watch that project, man. Shout out to RKP, man.
Right. And definitely, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. Yeah, they working hard. They're working hard, right? Yeah, when I talked to Skrill, he basically told me the same thing. Man. You know, I didn't really get to go into depth, but, you know, I pretty much, I worked for a company called Texas Petroleum Response, right? And we pretty much had all of the strip clubs in Dallas, like from the years of 2017 all the way through 2020, all right? So we pretty much, for 4 years, ran the strip club scene in terms of security, right? So I got to climb the ranks, and at one point in time, I was, you know, of course, I was working underneath.
You was in there dancing, bro?
No, I wasn't working.
Oh, okay.
No, I wasn't working like that. I was security. I was I was at the door. You know what I'm saying? But I got asked to dance quite a few. You know what I'm saying? It was like, hey, you should go work at this nightclub over here. Yeah, I was like, look, man, I don't want to shake no dick, man. I'm not shaking no dick, man. I'm just not doing it.
Leave it to the other guy.
I don't know what I would say if my mama was like, baby, I heard you was out there shaking dick. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh, man. All oiled up and greasy, sliding off the table.
I'm like, who told you?
Oh, man, nah.
So yeah, I stay away from that kind of activity, right? You know, because I know who my parents raised me to be, right? And then I also know who I am as a man, right? That's two totally different people, right? You know, it is what it is, right? I ain't saying I didn't take some of the elements from one place and put them in the other. As a matter of fact, a big chunk of who I am stems from that, right? It's just, it's a certain level of mindset that I don't have in order to engage in that kind of activity, right? I'm just not hypersexualized like that, man. Yeah. And then on top of that, you know, I just get group anxiety, bro. Like I don't know if I would be like able to be aroused in a group like that.
And that's the funny thing, man. I wasn't, because like I have so much control, man, with my body, period. And obviously had to get to that point. I wasn't like that either, even in there. Like I legit looked at it like I was dancing. People watch my pages, man. I dance. I haven't put up, you know, a dance video in a long time, but I probably will in a little bit. But I dance. That's what I do. My mom taught me growing up, you know, choreographing, dancing. Now she traveled around doing Chicago stepping and all this other kind of stuff. Like, it's in my blood. That's what I do. So for me, I just took it as, I'm about to dance, and it just happened to be around a lot of women. I'd rather be with my shirt off dancing around women than a bunch of meats.
Nah, for real.
That's how I looked at it.
That's the reason why I don't go to nightclubs, because it's like you 2 inches away from people, right? And most times it's guys, because it's all separated. Like the guys be over there with the guy, unless you brought a girl with you, and then you wild for that. You know what I'm saying? If you stupid. You stupid. If you bringing your girl to the club, you stupid. Stop that, guys. Stop that. Like, that's what, come on, man. Like, this is crazy.
I mean, people do it, man. Like, I think the kind of club experience you're going for, if you're going where you know everybody doing ratchet, like I said, I'm like, I'm nice, nasty, and I'm like bougie, not bougie at the same time. And so for me, man, I like my ratchet. I like a little bit of ratchet from here and there, but then I like the chill stuff. Like I can't be around a bunch of kids. So we go listen to music live, you know, all of that kind of stuff. Shout out to Corey, man. I see you right there.
Yeah,
Shout out to everybody
I was
tapping
just
in,
gonna say
man.
that.
Shout
See,
out, man. That's
see,
my mentor,
Dare
man.
beat me to it. You know what? See,
Yes, sir, man.
this man here, man.
I like live music, man. So for me, I'm a musician. Like I play 13 instruments, man. People don't even know this, man. I do a whole lot, and I gotta go dance, man. It's just I don't like clubs. Let me get that right. I don't like clubs. I like lounges where I could go listen to live bands and stuff like that. Will I go to a club? Absolutely, I'll go, but that's not my go-to because I love music. I love to dance. And I know certain places, man, you could go where everybody just standing around. I hate that, man. Like, what are you here for? Just standing around, not doing nothing, being cool. Forget being cool. That's how you mess up your experience when you go out. Go out, forget about it. It's like being in church for those people that go to church.
Right.
There are so many people that are afraid to raise their hands and clap and say amen and all that because they're worried about who's watching them and stuff.
Be having the Holy Spirit boiling deep within.
Yeah.
And be afraid
I
to call his name.
Yes.
It's crazy.
I don't like it. I don't like it. It's because like you withholding your fun, you withholding your blessing because you worry about what somebody else do. That's why I don't move in that area. I don't move in that space.
Right.
I move in I move in a lane for one where I have control over my actions, I have control over my mind, I have control over my peace, and there's nobody that's gonna be able to like take that from me. You know what I mean? There's nobody that's gonna, man, I need you to do this. I've been through that. I'm not saying I haven't gone through that before. I've been in relationships, man. I was married for 12 years, man.
Right.
Yeah, something like that. And so the difference of where I was when I was 21 when I got married to where I am now is understanding that I control my peace. You can't find peace in somebody else. You can't find happiness in somebody else. That's within you. And it was already given to us through God. And so that's with love. That's with all of that kind of stuff that, you know, I'm finding, man. I don't know where I'm going right now, but it's like I feel like people escape in different ways. I've been talking to people heavily the past few days, man, about where I go and what I do for when I just need to wind down. Understanding acting, being on set, that's therapy for me. Acting is therapy. Acting is my place where I'm with some like-minded people, man, that are doing something that we're all just releasing right then and there, and I can leave it and I can be myself. I can get off. I can do what I do. I love water. I go to water. I go to the lake every single day. I go to the lake. I just be peaceful by myself, whether it's in the morning, at night. That's where I go. I've realized that a lot of people don't know how to sit in their silence without looking for loud. And it's like, why? Why? I was that one person. I just had to be around somebody. I had to be around people. I had to be around people, but I understood that all that was doing was sucking stuff out of me and not putting nothing in me. And I had to go refuel myself. I'm still doing that currently. I'm still learning how to do that right now. And even in that space is understanding, like, when the stuff I've gone through, man, I keep saying, like, everybody got a story, man. Some people's stories will be bestsellers and some stories will flop, but it's still your story. I think that my story is a bestseller. And because of some of the stuff that I've gone through are not the normal things normal people go through. I'm not normal. I've never been normal. I didn't come out the vagina normal. I probably came out the vagina pop locking and singing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I just haven't been normal, man. But I found, like, since I moved to Texas, man, that I went a whole year of like just being in isolation, just trying to learn. All right, man, I don't got nobody here. I don't got this. I got friends. I got this, but I don't got no go-to. Yeah. I found my go-to was, you know, finding my peace within myself. And so people were like, man, you do this, you do this. Do you got this? Do you got this? No, I don't. I call my mom. I call my brothers. I call like my sister from time to time. And I'll do that. But being here, it has grown me so much. But everybody asks me, how you doing? We start off the whole conversation, how you doing?
Right.
And ask anybody, I always say, you want, which part you want? You want the acting side? The acting side, man, that's 100. The acting is fantastic. You want the real life side? Then we got a whole nother conversation.
Right.
Which one you want to talk about? You feel me?
Right.
But my story is still being written, man. It's still being written. But.
Right. And you know, I was gonna ask you that question. Like that was like in my mind to ask. It's like I do believe that everybody has a story, right? And with all these lights and all these cameras and all this equipment in here, I could start telling my story right now, right? But I ain't done yet. So like
exactly.
what is the pinnacle for you? What's that top point that you're striving to reach to where you say, okay, let's put a cap on it. It's time to tell my story.
Oh man, that is an amazing question, man. I feel like when I have that, I got a caveat to that to be able to even get to that point. I first moved here, 2 years ago to Dallas. I came here to put my nonprofit into Dallas Independent School District. In St. Louis, man, I was mentoring over 3,500 kids throughout the city in less than 2 years.
Love it.
And that's where I feel like God put me in my place. Man, I've been working in education for over 20 years in some kind of capacity. I came here and decided to do that. However, it's just funny how things work. The person that was, mentoring me or whatever, man, and they had me in a group chat with this. I don't even tell people this story. They had me in a group chat with some other like major cats here that like run programs and nonprofits and stuff. And I was like, all right, man, tell us about your organization, what you've been doing, how you want to put it here, boo. And I did that. I sent them over my stuff, my curriculum and all of that. I never heard back from them again after that conversation. Never heard back from them again, man. When I tell you that it hurt everything in me. I still got it because I am the program. Like nobody's gonna run my program because they don't got my heart. So no matter as much as they got the stuff that's in black and white, it ain't Arnell Devin Brooks. It ain't Dev the actor. And so that was my main thing, was to get here and do that, because I felt like God was calling me here to change the community here. And so I'm still on that level. I substituted at a school for one day. I met Krista Shea. Krista Shea is another actress out here, man. Shout out to her. Right. Then I just started doing research because she was like, you know what? This is, this is why, blah, 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 blah. I started researching. End up getting in contact with Corey. Shout out to Corey. Get in contact with Corey, man, and then we just he became my big brother, man, in this acting game for sure. I took off. All I need is I used to tell everybody, man, all I want is just a seat at the table or just a foot in the door, and I can feed myself. I don't need nothing else. Everything else is for me. Nobody knew me. Nobody knew who I was. When the people found out I was acting or started to act, they thought I was joking. The girl that I was talking to at the time was like, you really doing that? I thought you were doing that for fake. I'm like, when have I ever done something half-assed? I don't half-ass nothing. That's just not in me. So if you get something, you're going to get the full thing. I did that. I feel like I'm saying all this to say, because that's a whole nother story. I started my the acting stuff, and I feel like God put me in that position because now I'm adding acting into my curriculum. Whereas if I was still in St. Louis, I wouldn't have had acting in my curriculum. I would not have had my guys for the Sip and Sing crew that I have, man. I wouldn't have had my new wave guys, man, that are now, brothers to me, putting different connections together to make my program even bigger and better now. So that was like God was saying, no, I got something else for you, my guy. You weren't supposed to work with them. That was your lesson to show you now that I got something greater for you, and you about to continue to walk into your purpose. You are finding yourself, and I'm showing you the way. Just follow me and put all your faith in me, and that's what I've been doing. God gave me grace and mercy, man, every single day, man. This scar on my head, man, I didn't always have this scar on my head. I went through a windshield of a car, man, and almost died. And God pulled me back in. It was like, nah, I'm not done with you yet.
Right.
I didn't.
He'll wheel you back in, won't he?
Look,
boy,
man.
I tell you, man.
He said I was moving.
You go from sleeping in the comfort of your bed to locked away in a box for 10 months, trying to figure out what the fuck just happened.
Yeah.
Like
that's that sit down, man. That's that sit right here. I got something for you.
Right. Come. You wildin'.
Yeah.
You wildin', young bull. Come sit down. We got to talk for a minute. And you'll say, I'm going to get you to come my way one way or the other.
One way or another.
Right.
One way or another, man.
Hey, and that's why I submit. I'm not, it ain't even a question, right? Can't get me to look the other way no more. I can't do it. I just can't do it.
And that's where a lot of maturity coming, man. He sat me down 3 times because I wasn't listening. I could talk about so many things, but he sat me down 3 times. The last time he got me. the last time he got me, like, hold on, Jesus. I see you, man. I hear you, but I got to go do this. He was like, no, I got something for you, man. Again, when I talk about, man, we would be here all day, man, we could just go, but I'm going to say this. My purpose, man, is to change the community. My purpose is because we have parents that didn't have parents that got kids now. And those kids are not, they're not brought up the way, sorry for everybody that's listening, man. I don't know how old or how young y'all are, but I think that the last respectful group of children were born 87, 88.
Oh, yeah, that's because
89
that's
and
because,
below.
You know what? Back then, the parenting structure was different. I would have to say, I can't say that the parenting structure was different. I can say that the parental abilities were different.
There
right?
we go.
Like nowadays, the amount of rights that they have taken away from parents is few far between from where it used to be, bro. Like it's nowadays, the state believes that your kids are their kids, right? And that's where it starts. It's like these are the state's kids first, and then your kids second, right? And don't have a baby mama who agrees, because she will give up her parental control and rights just to sacrifice yours.
Yeah.
So it's a whole different situation, right? Back then, you couldn't talk crazy to Pops, because Pops might knock your head in between the washer and dryer. You see what I'm saying?
Like get back up.
Like,
live your
right.
life. We can't do that now.
Right, can't do that now.
Man,
you can't even talk like that now.
Nah. Kids could talk back to their parents, man, and they know all they gotta do is say, I'm gonna go tell this, and then now we gotta stand down. Right. We gotta back up. But like I said, those kids are the kids I work with, man. Those are the kids I thrive with. Like I said, I've taught worked in high school for 12 years. And every year the kids got different. Every year you had to adjust how you spoke. Every year you had to, hold the parents accountable in a different way. As an athlete, I remember in middle school, man, my coach Monk, hit me in the chest. Suck it up. All right, let's get back to work. You touch a kid now, man, you damn near about to get a felony if they don't pull a switch out on you.
Right.
Like that's
it depends, right? And the reason why I say it depends is because I too have got the opportunity to work with some kids just on the martial arts side of things, right? Now in there, they got to sign a waiver, right? So
that's the good thing.
This is what you came for type situation, right? So but they don't look at you crazy about the techniques that you're teaching them or that you're employing to teach them, right? They don't look at you crazy about it if you spend the time, right? You have to spend the time with the kids so that they understand the ramifications behind your teaching. Like it's real tough. It's tough to jump out there and try to make somebody feel like there's a certain level of love behind it if you don't invest the time. You got to invest the time. That's the one thing that we can't get back, man. Like you can't get that time back, right? If you have the ability to touch some children, right? And y'all know what I'm talking about. Ain't no Jeffrey Epstein type nothing going on over here. We're talking about touching their spirits, their minds, putting something in their brains, giving them skills and tools that they can use.
Yes, sir.
Right? This is what we are talking about. This is true masculinity, right? True masculinity. The ability to take care of the village, the ability to grow the children so that they can become the protectors when you are no longer able to. And this is real masculinity.
That's huge. And I think that's what made me so great with working with the young men and the young women that I was working with, because I could be, oh, you a BA, you ugly, you this, all the cuss words in the world. And then tomorrow I'm coming back with that love. Like, all right, how y'all doing today? How y'all doing? My relationships, man, with my, the kids that I worked with, man, in those schools across everywhere, the parents love me because I was able to get stuff out of their kids that they couldn't get out of them. I was able to get stuff out of them kids that the teachers couldn't get out of them because of the way that I approached them, the way that I had them trust me. If you get a kid to trust you, you can get them to do anything you want them to do.
Only one way to do
that's
that.
the relationship.
Only one way to do that.
The relationship.
Time.
Yep.
Gotta invest the time.
Yep.
Got to. Ain't no way around it. Right? If you do it the wrong way, right? And like, yeah, all of my fathers who aren't really present around in their lives of their kids, right? We know what the wrong way is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fear.
Yep.
If you are trying to use fear to raise a child, you are doing it wrong.
It's not gonna work.
Right? It ain't gonna work.
It's not gonna work. It do not work, man. That's the biggest thing, man. If you think about it, time away. If you think, just think about the men, African American men that get incarcerated at the highest rate of everybody. Period. They know that the time away from them is the most precious thing to our kids. Is the time. It's not the money. The money is just a resource. The money is just something to go, blah, blah, blah. It is the time that we are, like you keep saying, it is, my kids live in St. Louis.
Right.
I'm here in Dallas. I don't have the personal in-person time with my kids. However, I invest so much time communicating while we FaceTime, while we're calling, while we're texting. I don't miss a day without talking to my kids because, yeah, I'm not there and y'all present, but I'm still here.
Right.
I'm going to do for you what I know I'm able and capable of doing for you no matter what. I don't tell my kids no. I tell them I'm going to figure it out. I don't tell my kids, I'm saying, look, this is what's going to happen because being, their mother, I wouldn't have asked for no different mother to parent my kids. Shout out to her. Like, I respect her with everything in me. I would never want anyone else to be the mother to my kids because she understands it and she gets it. I know the sacrifice that I took to come here. I know the situation. I know the ramifications. I know all the stuff that's going into it. But God has always been in control of the situation. He's been in control more than a course could be in this situation. He's been in control. Other family members could be in control of the situation. Everything runs through him. Right. The time is the most important thing, and still being able to be a parent while not physically present, but still being a parent everywhere else that you can be. That's where I feel like a lot of us men or whatever, where we fail at sometimes because we feel like we can't, I can't be there. I can't. No. Yes, you can. You got a phone? You could be there. Like, that's just how it is. And that's kind of like what my program was about, man. I feel like I'm jumping, but again,
no, you bring it home.
My main purpose, man, my main purpose is legit to change the world. When I was pledging Alpha Phi Alpha. Shout out to the bros. Y'all already know what it is.
Okay.
When I was pledging it, I was in my interview, man, and he got all these dudes in here, man, people I don't even know. They asked me what do I want to do? You can ask anybody. I stood there, I said, I want to change the world. Right. And I can't do it without everybody else's help. And I mean that, and I stand on that right now. I got kids in college. I got kids in the NBA. I got kids doing all these kinds of things, man, that I've mentored, man, that reach out to me every other month, man. That's still like, hey, I appreciate you, Coach. I appreciate you, Brooks. I appreciate you. And it's like, that's what I do. I want to change the world. So acting is my avenue to change the world. Everybody that's listening to me, I'm telling y'all, your purpose is, for one, is God-given. You know, if you're in a space that you're doing something, man, you do it and you don't think about nothing else. You just wake up, you love doing it. You go to sleep, you know this is what I want to do. Stick with it. Like, even when it's hard, stick with it. Like, no kid just woke up and started tying their shoes. They stuck with it. Then they finally, I got it, Mom. I got it, Dad. I got boom, boom. Nobody practices something to not be able to be good at it. Nobody goes to work for free and just think that I could go pay my bills for free. Like, no, you can't do that. you're in your purpose. And if you're searching for your purpose, then just continue to do things that help you connect you with this people that needs that are in the place that you're trying to go, talking to the right people, and then being humble, then being honest, then being real, then being true, then being faithful, then, just being the kind of person that you would want to hang around, the kind of person that you would want to work with, the kind of person that you, okay, boom. If everybody did that, we wouldn't have a lot of the stuff that's going on in this industry,
I operate outside the industry.
You got to.
I operate outside of that. Like I don't participate in that. I'm always going to be pleasant. I'm always going to be nice. I'm always going to be courageous. I'm always going to, these are things that just a part of who I am.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm not going to let anybody bring me outside of that. Right. Even though the temptations stretch far and wide, right? I got to walk. And I got to walk in my purpose.
Got to.
Right? Fortunately for me, my steps are ordered.
Man. Big time, man.
Right. I know where to go. My Lord and Savior has already laid it out for me, right? I don't have to guess.
Mm-hmm. And that's the biggest thing, man.
Right.
I would say, like, people ask me, how'd you get into acting? How'd you get into acting? I always say, the first thing I say, God.
Right.
It was God. He put me in the place to meet these people. He put me in this spot. I was there one time, and my life changed ever since that. And so now everybody that I come in contact with is, y'all don't understand that everything I touch is winning. Like, that's just
right.
That's a fact, man. Like, we're winners around here. I don't take from nothing without taking a lesson from it. I don't pick up nothing without learning from it. I don't operate in that frequency, man. Like, the stuff that I have going on right now, man, a lot of people have been folded, like, big time. But
oh man,
I don't operate in that, man. So if you connected to Dev the actor, man, you with the anointed.
Right. It's a specific frequency.
My mama prayed some amazing prayers, man. She was 13 praying a prayer, man, and I'm feeling that prayer right now.
And probably still praying.
Still praying.
Still praying. You know what I'm saying? They always say that ain't nothing more powerful than a mother's prayer.
I feel it, man.
No, for real.
I feel it. I feel it, man. Shout out to Pops too, man. I know my Pops doing what he had to do is that in the same your prayers as well, man, because I didn't realize this. It's funny, man. I played the trombone in college. I'm a professional drummer. I play basketball. I play all these things. I didn't know my dad did any of those things until I was in college. I never knew that stuff, but it was already in my blood. I knew my uncles did it. I knew my brothers did it, but I did not know that I had that connection with my dad, that he did every single thing I did until I got to college. Like, oh, you did that too? Yeah. I felt like that's how we work, bro. That's how everything is. It is divine intervention, it is divine spirit, it is divine connection. It is all of those things. And that's why I know I'm where I'm supposed to be. I know I'm, man, having this conversation with you, I know I'm where I'm supposed to be. Like,
right. I always like to shed light on those who strive to do the right thing, bro. Like, and you one of those for me. Like, for real. Like, I ain't never seen you do nothing or heard no craziness or none of that, bro. You just always a big shining light walking around. Like, when they say, let your light shine, they talking about you.
I appreciate it, man.
You walk into a room and you light that bad boy up, man. And like I say, I appreciate you, straight up.
Man, it's emotional, man. Honestly, it's emotional because I just legit think about when I had my kids here. They were here for my first play. I had them on set with me. I had them, going through my premieres and just watching them show that they was proud of me. Excited, man. Just like, this is my dad. Like, this is what we do. And I think about where I come from. I think about where I'm at. I think about where I'm going, man. And I'm just appreciative of people that recognize, genuine people. You know what I mean?
Right.
So many people, man, we get caught up where, they just here on a coattail. They see you, they just want to grab along and go for the ride. But the people that's that's in the trenches with you, the people that's seen you, it's like, man, y'all don't even know why he's so happy right now. Y'all don't even know what just happened yesterday, but he is so happy right now. That's what I want my light to shine in that way, man. You are, and this is just being honest, man. You are the fourth person in a week to tell me that. And that's just God hyping me up right now.
Right.
It is because he knows where I'm at mentally. He knows where I'm at spiritually. And you are the fourth person, man. And that's why it's emotional, because it's like, I can remember when I was 7 years old. I remember like it was earlier today. My Sunday school teacher, man, we had to do an activity where all the kids, we had to match up with each other. And we had to tell each other something special about each other. But I was the one that was left out. So I had to go with the actual Sunday school teacher. And I was nervous and everything about it. But when it got to me and she told me, she was like, Arneal, because that's my name, everybody, Arneal. She was like, Arneal, she was like, you have something about you. She said, you're charming. You make everybody comfortable. You're respectful. And God has something for you. I remember those words, bro. And I live, and it's like, at 7 years old, hearing that from somebody to being the age I am now, hearing that is like, that is God's constant reminder, man, that you on your way, Devin. You on your way. Right, I thank God, man, every single day, man. My praise is a weapon, and, weapons formed against us, but it will never prosper, man. It won't work. It won't work, man. Being broken, pushed down, stripped of everything, losing the marriage, losing a relationship, losing a job, losing a car, 5 times trying to commit suicide. The last time I tried to commit suicide, man, the gun jammed at my head, literally. And I wouldn't be here, man, if it wasn't for my ex actually being in St. Louis and calling 911, calling my mom, calling to get me some help, man. That was nothing but God, man. Right. And even to this day, I still deal with a lot, because I just do like everybody, but I operate in knowing that God is my grace and my mercy, man, because I wouldn't be talking to y'all right now. I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for the mother of my kids, man. I hadn't talked to her, literally, this is how it works, man. I hadn't talked to her in like 8 months. Not one conversation. And that day that I decided that I wanted to take my life, that one phone call changed everything. So I owe her a lot, man, whether she believes it or not. And that's why I do what I do for my kids, because I want them to be proud. I want them to show like, man, I got something to live for, man. And when I mentor these kids, I tell them the same thing, man. I'm here for y'all. Like, y'all don't understand the stuff that's coming from the hard work that I've put in this acting game. Y'all stay tuned. That's all I can say, man. Even right now, I'm about to cheer up myself, because I ain't want to take y'all down that space, man. But I'm gonna tell y'all, I got a story, bro. 3 strikes.
I want you to know that, you got people that got your back, and I'm definitely one of them. You know what I'm saying? I always want to make myself available to those who are trying to get better, right? Not to say that there's anything wrong, right? But sometimes we all need a little help, I got my 5 tenets. I always talk to people about my 5 tenets, right? I got my code that I live by, right? This earthly code that I live by, right? And I it's like, it's my manual for how to deal with me today. Everybody has one, right? So for me, number 1, if it hurts the cash flow, it's a no-go. right? I directly outlined that by fighting one of the 7 deadly, greed, right? I never let my greed take me to a space where I'm operating outside of the Lord's will, right?
Yeah,
That's
big
just
time.
it. If it hurts the cash flow, it's a no-go, right? And that's everybody's cash flow because we all need it to live,
Yes, sir.
right? Number 2, keep my business and personal separate, right? It's kind of hard to place yourself in a place of service, right? When you're doing the Lord's work, if you're too focused on your own stuff
Yeah. Yeah.
while you're supposed to be doing his work, right? And that's everybody. And it don't have to be the Lord's work. It could be any work, right? Business and pleasure personal supposed to stay separate. That's just the way it works, right? Number 3, I never speak ill of anybody in my circle. That's why you will never hear me talk bad about any. I have disagreements with people on a daily basis.
Yes, sir.
I am, for all intents and purposes, highly confrontational. I welcome the confrontation.
Yeah.
It goes along with being a protector. Somebody got to have a hard conversation.
Man,
That's me.
that's me.
Right. Number 4,
That's me, man.
I control the flow of information, right? Whatever you share with me, that's yours.
Yeah.
You confided in me for whatever you wanted to confide in right? You could have just needed somebody to talk to, right? You could have had something on your chest that you needed to get off, right? So that you're not out there crashing out, right? So I control the flow of information as well as in business, as well as at home, right? And then tenet number 5, man, and this is the most important one to me, right? Because I believe that we're only as strong as the people that we have next to us, right? So if you fall and I can pick you up, I should pick you up, right? So we don't fail the circle.
Yes, sir.
Right? You step into my circle, you're a part of my circle. Whatever you need, if I can make it happen, I'm going to make it happen. Even if I can't make it happen, I still might try. But that's just me.
Yeah.
Some people say I'm loyal to a fault. Even when I know people hate me, right? I still hold on to how that person makes me feel. And that is what controls my movements in that way, right? I don't want to be in a place where people can easily, turn the key in my back, wind me up to go do stuff. No,
Yeah.
I got to wait till I see it. It is what it is, right? I can hear it all
That's
day long,
facts.
right? Now, of course, there's some people around us where they're a bit closer to our ear than others are, right? But at the same time, my ears are always open. My eyes are always open, right? I'm here for you,
Yeah.
straight up.
I appreciate it, man.
Anything I can do, let me know. Even if it's just you need to pick up the phone and call me and talk.
Yeah.
I got you. And I ain't gonna take your shit nowhere else.
Nice.
And that's anybody.
I say, man, a lot of people, man, when I actually like talk and express a lot of stuff that I unpack daily, like it's like you fight, you fight your thoughts at night, and then you battle them while you sleep, and you wake up to either a victory or defeat. And my first win of the day is making my bed up. When I get up, thank you, Lord, for waking me up.
Gotta
Man.
start with those small wins.
I teach my kids that get your small wins first.
Right.
And when you do that, it sets the tone for your day.
It snowballs.
It sets the tone for your day.
Right.
Because now we're controlling, what we can't control. But like I said, man, when you go to sleep and everything is quiet around you and everything is, peaceful or it's chaotic. When I got, I don't know how much time we got, but
Oh, man, we got time.
Man, look, when I got diagnosed, man, with MS, and I was on that hospital bed, bro, in pain, nothing working, nothing, no pain meds worked, absolutely no control over that, man. The only thing that kept me comfortable, I would close my eyes and I legit, and this is a true story, man. You can ask my mom, man, all of them. The only thing that controlled me or kept me comfortable was I would close my eyes and I would see myself walking off of a boat onto the sea. And I would see Jesus' hand legit holding, like out for me to pull over to him. I walked over to him on that water, off that boat, and he just said, "Peace be still." And I legit closed my eyes. Peace be still. I didn't feel absolutely nothing. I went to sleep. And whenever I feel my anxiety come up, whenever I feel like the pain that's in my body, I just close my eyes and I see that exact same image every single time. Peace be still. The pain goes away. The hurt goes away. The troubles of the day goes away. The stress goes away. The anxiety goes away. The worrying about tomorrow and 2 days and yesterday goes away. All of those things goes away. And that's God's constant reminder. Like, if you trust in me, ask me, watch me, guide with me, let me do all these things for you that you already know that I've already given you. Say it back to me what I've already said to you. You know the promises that I've already given you. Tell me those things. You have to provoke his promise. You just can't. No, you have to provoke it. You have to get that out of him. And when I do those things, it lets me know that I'm where I'm supposed to be. When I do those things, it calms my anger down. It calms whatever it is. I chill and I relax, man. Peace be still. For whoever's listening to you, man, peace be still. For whoever's in something right now, peace be still. Man, you have to, I ain't trying to preach. You have to understand that what you're going through right now, what you may be going through right now, is only a setup. It's only a setup for greater for you. It's only a setup for you to understand and put into place what God already instilled in you. He already put the tools in you to overcome what you're going through. You just need to activate it. You already know. What do you say? Knock at the door shall be open. Seek and you shall find. Asking shall be given. Man, some of us ain't asking. We ain't opening our mouths. We not doing the things that require us to be able to receive. Like it's like this. As a personal trainer, and you work out. Mm-hmm. As a personal trainer, don't nobody want more abs than a person that don't do sit-ups. Like, I'm being so serious.
Oh, man.
Nobody man, I can't wait to get these abs, but you don't do no sit-ups.
Right.
You won't work out. I mean, I got to lose this weight, but you don't hit no gym. You don't drink no water, man. You do everything the opposite of getting what you want. I want to win the lotto, but I never play it.
Man,
it. That's just real talk, man. And it's the same way with God. We ask God for these things, but we don't activate his purpose, his promise. We don't reach out to him for real. We think about, man, God said, but you ain't asked me. That's like my mama when we grew up. I mean, when we was growing up, man, she always said these things. Nobody in, nobody out. I mean, nobody out the house when she gone, nobody in the house when she gone. Right. She always said, don't ask her questions while she's sleeping. Why? Because she be belligerent. She don't know, but we still did it because we could blame it on her for telling us. But if you ask or you think about something, you know the answer is already this. I know she's going to tell us we can't go outside, but I'm going to ask her because she's sleeping. Mom, can we go outside? Okay, we outside. That's what we do with God, man. We know the answer to what it is that he's already given us, but we mumble to God, and then we expect something out of him that he didn't say that you could get. He didn't give it to you. You didn't speak it. I need you to open your mouth. I need you to put your hands. I need you to get down. I need you to do all of these things that say, all right, now I'm talking to you. You know what I mean? Then he can give you that response that he desires to give you, man. Man, look.
Man, say. No, for real.
I could talk, man, all day because
man, say I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I live for these type of conversations. You know what I'm saying? And I live even more for those chances to make a spiritual connection with my brothers.
It's real,
right? Because just the same way that we walk around all day, right? And we wear the mask. I call it the mask, right?
That's what it
Everybody is hiding something behind those feelings. And as men, we understand that the weight of the world we feel like is on our shoulders, right? It's some stuff right now that I tell my girl, right? Some stuff I could tell her right now. She'd be like, whoa, what are we gonna do? You know? So some of that stuff I have to keep to myself, right? Because I know it would just shake the foundation of things. And I'm not talking about stuff that's like, you know, immoral or stuff that's like, you know, I'm talking about stuff that's detrimental to the quality of life that you promised her you would give her, right? You know, because there's a certain level that we are supposed to maintain when we decide to take a wife, you know, and it's like they always say, your finance is fucked up, your romance is fucked up. It just is what it is.
There's no comfortable man that's not comfortable financially, man, because you're always wondering what it is that you got to do, how you're gonna take care of this. You're never at ease, and if you're in that relationship where you're not, and this I'm talking to myself as well. If you're in that relationship or that space, and you know that those things are creeping up, and you know if you're by yourself and you're not comfortable, you can't really take on another thing because you already know that now y'all both not gonna be comfortable. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's a hard thing to overcome, man. That's those conversations are some of the most uncomfortable conversations as a man, period. To have with yourself and then to have with your person.
Right. So, but the thing about it is that the thing that I love the most about this lady, and I always talk about her because I love this lady to the end of the earth. Right. Because I ain't never seen this before.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now. I got a 99.9% failure rate in relationships.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one right here, it's looking good. This is looking good. All I need is one.
Yeah.
I just need one win. That's it. Sir. Right? But it's looking good. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, man, look. And we're gonna keep it there, man. And that's the way it should be. That's the way it's gonna be, man. And that's man,
right. I just gotta uphold my end of the bargain.
Look. Love me, man, when it's hard, not when it's just easy, man.
Right.
It's easy to love somebody with everything going well. It's easy to love somebody when you're getting everything. Love me when it's hard. Love me when stuff ain't going right. Love me when, when you want to choke me and I want to choke you. Still love me because you know what's going on. That's the kind of stuff I look for, because, man, see, now we're going down a relationship talk real fast.
Man, so
everybody that's paying attention, man, I need y'all to go follow me on social media at Dev the Actor. Dev the Actor on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat, all of that. And I say that because on my TikTok, I'm doing Dev's top 100 relationship tips. So I'm on number 21 today. So when y'all go to my TikTok, go get y'all some gems. Every single quote is something that I've gone through. Every single quote is something that has either happened or something that I've learned. And I say all that to say, in these relationships that I've been in, I'm a habitual relationshiper, man. I've been in relationships since I was in kindergarten. That was my first girlfriend when I was in kindergarten. Actually, I had two of them, Tequila and Phoenicia. Shout out to y'all. And I had both of them, like one right here, and I remember kissing them both. I grew up that was me, man. I just felt like from then, that point, people say that may not count. It really, it does psychologically. It's like kids, your 2-year-old watches you and they're learning. Your 3 or your 4-year-old, your teenager, everybody's watching. They say it may not count, but it did. And it made me into the person I am today, because I am probably one of the most respectful, kind, gentle, honest, real, true dudes when it comes. I'm extremely sensitive to women. And I shout out to my mom for raising that kind of man. That's me. And I'm that way every single day. It does not falter. And like I made a post the other day that said, man, if I'm what I say? It said, Flirting to me is like knitting a sweater. I'm just doing it to pass time. I don't really want you. It was a joke, but it is true because my natural personality is flirty because I love seeing people smile because under that smile, just that one little smile, you could have been having a terrible day. But if I made you smile and feel good about yourself in that moment, man, I took something away from you and gave you something positive that may change your day. The people at the store, Walmart, the IRS, all of those jobs that are stressful, man, if I could make you smile or make you laugh or whatever for that feeling, for that moment, I did my job because now guess what? I'm in your brain for the rest of your life.
Right.
You could think about that and that'll put a smile on your face. You could think about that and be like, man, Devin was real nice. You could think about it like, man, he actually did. That's me. So
that's got to be nice. You know,
you just got to do it. You use the increments and not do it when you're in a relationship. How about that?
Yeah, baby, don't let me do flirty.
No, you can't. You can't. It's a time and a place to do it. That's like you can see me right now, man. I'm single. So I could flirt with 1 million people right now, man, and I could be okay. It is good. But once you get in a relationship, you got to cut that stuff off.
You know what? I wasn't really I don't think I ever was the flirty type. Like I wasn't like that smooth, suave, debonair kind of guy. Like I didn't have that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that wasn't one of my gifts, right? One of my gifts was I had foresight and discernment, right? I planned and then executed, right? That's what I got, right? I didn't get the smoothness. I didn't get the super, emotional love. Now, I ain't saying I'm not emotional. I'm a very emotional person.
Man, we're the most emotional creatures. Bro.
Anybody who was watching a little while ago almost probably saw me shed a tear, right? Because, I feel for you, right? So, that's just one of those things. It's just, I just didn't get that, right? So, I don't know. Maybe I need to stay who I am. Maybe I have to be who I am, right? I just got to be who I am. I can't be Dev. You know what I'm saying? if I be Dev, if I'm Dev, then it ain't no special about the actual Dev. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't no you, man.
Right.
Oh man, see, you take me down the thing where I feel like people that want to do or want to be somebody else, man. If you're trying to be somebody else, then there's no more you.
Right.
And God only made one of us. So if you want to be me, where's you at? Who's you there if you trying to be me, man? There's so many people that want to be you better than you, and that's a problem. Nobody can be you or be me better than me. So just be you. Be you. Everybody, we'll adjust. We'll adjust, man. But no,
except for corny. We don't do corny. No, I'm just playing. We'll take corny too. Look. I'll take corny too.
Corny is you have to know when to throw that out. I just tell people, man, I can write the book on this stuff, man. I'll write the book, man. Look, corny is good when you know that the person that you may be trying to get on may not be totally interested in you, but you just got to do something, man, that get their attention. And so sometimes corny wins.
Right.
It's
and sometimes
over that messes it up for you.
Right. But sometimes you messing with a chick, you know what I'm saying? You messing with a chick who's of pretty high stature, right? Everybody knows who she is. You know, she's been around, you know what I'm saying? She's not, she might not necessarily be doing anything that's, unbecoming of a woman, right? But she's been around, so people know who she is, right? So you know that she's seen it all. She done been around niggas with money. She done been around niggas with power. She done been around niggas with respect. She done been around niggas who will take you out, right? You just know that thing, right? So sometimes you got to go somewhere else with it.
Yeah.
And that's I think, that probably sums up my, probably sums up my meeting with baby right there.
No, that's how it is, man. I've dealt with a lot of that, man. I've been with them women that, man, you had all these rich dudes, right? That ain't me.
Right.
What you see in me?
What is this?
I don't know. Like I've been I'm. You know what? This is funny. This is like full circle. Somebody I was talking to before, man, I would ask the same question. I'd be like, man, what are you seeing in me? Like, what is it? But then she told me, she was like, stop asking yourself that question. Like, you know what I see. Like, you know what it is that it is about you. And you know the kind of, I'm like, you know what? That makes sense. So I legit stopped asking myself because I know why you like me. I know because I know that there's a different, people always say, man, I'm different. We are different. We may do, some of the same things, but we are different.
Human.
And when she said it, it was like, dang, that is absolutely true. I am that dude. I have that confidence about myself, but I'm also not naive to know that I don't have this going. I know that I'm flawed. I know that I have all of these things going on, man. I'd rather be a nobody because nobody's perfect. And it's like, why not?
You know what I tell my girl. I always told her. Well, I always tell her here lately. I tell her I ran into a guy, right, and me and her were out, and this guy was like, "I'm that dude. I'm this, that, and the other. And that dude went outside and got his ass whooped, right? So I was telling baby, I was like, man, if that's what it takes to be that dude, that guy, I don't want to be that guy, And you know what she told me? She said, I don't need you to be that guy. I just need you to be Charles.
Mm-hmm.
That's who I love. Just be Charles.
That's big.
Nah, for real.
That's
man,
big.
So I felt like I was standing on cloud 9. Like, I'm talking about, like, I felt 6 feet tall. For y'all that don't know, I'm only 5'8", but I felt like I was 6'9" that day.
But nah, that's man. Look, there's a different kind of mentality with the different people that you come across, the different kind of men, different kind of women, obviously. The men that I feel like that are in my life or that I connect with, we all have the same aura about us. We all have like when you walk in a room, you're distinguished. Like I could tell you not from here. I could tell that you carry yourself a different way and you ain't said not one word. And that's how we carry ourselves.
A tiger does not have to say it's a tiger. You see the damn stripes.
Without saying
lion don't have to say it's a lion. You can see its mane. Like
that's king mentality, man.
Right.
And so when you walk like that, it already follows. So now when you walk in a room, you already have the command of the room. Now you command in that room by what you're saying, by how you speak, and you're not mincing words. Everything you say, it has a purpose. Like you're not wasting letters. That's why the Asian community, they don't talk a lot because they don't do that.
That is a word. Thank you, Jesus.
It's the truth,
I have been trying to tell people this forever. Nobody knows what you know or don't know until you open your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Like, whew.
Yeah, it's big.
Man, say.
Look. This is an example I could give. Somebody that wants to feel like they know a lot will say this. This is them. Yeah, man. When I did this the other day, I looked over there and I just wanted to be over here with everybody else to say that this is what I want to do. And when I thought about it, I woke up and was like, yes, amen, because that's how I want to do. And do you understand what I'm saying? You just said a whole bunch of nothing. A whole bunch of nothing with a whole bunch of... For what? That's what people do. Right. That's what people do. I observe everything, man. If anybody knows, man, when I walk anywhere I go, I observe. Before I start doing anything, I look, I scope out. I've always been this way. Why you so quiet, Devin? That's what he said. Why you so quiet, Devin?
I'm learning.
And I tell him, I'm watching. I'm learning every single person in this building right now. I'm watching how you talk. I'm watching if you're attention seeking. I'm watching if you want this. I'm watching if you're shy. I'm watching I'm watching everything. I'm watching your handshake. I'm watching your breathing. I'm watching every single thing about you because I want to know when I get to speaking or when I get to communicating, what kind of response, what kind of thing are you going to get? And that's what I do when I get on these sets. I'm a teacher naturally, so I'm a natural born leader. Like I don't have a problem with speaking. I don't have a problem with taking the lead. I don't have a problem with being wrong. I don't have a problem with getting ideas from other people and using them outside of my own. And I'm coachable. And if you're coachable, those are the kind of people want to be around. People that are able to take constructive criticism. People that are able to take, I used to say, man, and I still say, flexibility is the key to my success. Because there are some things that when we're going to set that I may have thought I want to bring, but the director's not, let's try this. Let's do it. Or people that's in my scenes with me, it's like, this is this. Here we go. And it's like, yeah, let's try that. Because why not? if you know everything, and if, like they say, if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room.
Get out.
You in the wrong room.
If you're the smartest person in the room, get out. Like, I'm gonna take it a step further. Man, say it's no secret. I've been surrounding myself with some of the smartest guys in the game, right? And I will say that if you are in a room and you're the smartest person in there, what do you have to learn?
Yeah.
If you can't learn nothing, you shouldn't be there. You see what I'm saying?
There's no purpose.
Like, when it comes to success, we all are probably the sum of our 5 closest friends.
Yeah.
Like, so if you're in a room and you're not able to get anything out of it mentally, and I'm not talking about coming to take, right? Because the name of the game is collaboration, right? We're here to give as much as we receive. It's just how it goes, right? So if you are in a room and you're the smartest person in that bad boy, get out right now. Like, don't even, like it.
There's no growth.
Right, no growth.
There's no growth in there. Now, I think even to that matter, like, if you're the smartest person in there, now it's like, all right, who you taking with you to go learn something else?
Right.
Are you taking somebody with you? Are you doing this? Because even then, you can remix anything. You can remix some knowledge, because now I'm coming from a different angle with what I did know. I didn't think of it that way. You know what? Now I could do this. I used to run a moving company, and as the supervisor, and like teaching these guys, how to put furniture in places, in small places. One thing I will always say is like, all right, I know how I'm going to do it. I want to see how y'all going to do it. It ain't going to fit. And I'm like, all right, let me see how you would do it. Wrong. How you going to do it? Didn't work. How you do it? And I'm like, do y'all mind if I show y'all how I would do this?
Right.
Boom. And we get in there like, man, I didn't think about this. Like, I wanted to see legit. I wanted to learn if there was a different way than what I knew how we was going to get this done. And that right there is how I move. It's like, I am so open to broadening my knowledge for every single thing. Like, anybody that sees me on a set, man, I'm in a zone and I'm learning. If I'm able to give my perspective, I give it. Shout out to my boy Marcus, man. We on the set right now filming Toxic Love. And this is actually his first, premiere movie, a feature movie here in Dallas. But what I like about being on set with him and the rest of the crew is they know who I am. They know that when you're gonna get your money's worth. But they're really open to being able to be shown something different. They're able to take advice, like, and this is just me from learning from being I filmed over 65 movies. So I have 65 different takes of how sets can be ran, and I'm studying every single thing. And I'm like, maybe if we try this, blah, 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 it'd be more effective. And when it works, it's like, okay, now I just gave you something that you could use for you now for the next thing. And I'm watching everybody around understand too that this is all a collaboration. To use the word, this is all a collaboration, man. We're all learning. I don't know everything about this. I'm still learning. When I watch you, even when we were on set filming that other project we was getting ready, it's like I want to learn. I want to see the angles. I want to see, all right, I didn't notice what you said this. Okay, that's what these numbers mean, because I'm fascinated by growth. I just made a post the other day, like, I am obsessed with being better.
Right.
Like, I just want to be better, because better is better for me. Greatness plus greatness equals greatness. I used to tell it to my kids. I used to tell it to my kids all the time, man. Greatness plus greatness equals greatness. And it's just a continual growth. It's just a continual pattern of bettering yourself, whether it's in feeding yourself with the right things, feeding yourself the right things spiritually, mentally, what you listening to, what we watching, who we're talking to, what's in your algorithm, what's in your spirit. Like,
you don't want to know what's in my algorithm.
Oh man, look, keep it over there if I don't want to know.
Man. And it ain't even my fault, man. It ain't even my fault. I just opened up my phone one day, and the next thing I know, the cheaty fruits, right? The cheating fruits, right? We all have seen these cheaty fruits. Please stop sending that to my algorithm. Facebook, Instagram, can y'all stop, please? I'm in a healthy relationship, man.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to see. Hey man, look, this is a true story, bro. I just when I want to see something, I want to see it. When I don't want to see it.
Right.
That's just how it is.
Right.
I woke up, man, and it was just this person just doing this. Man, when I tell you, man, it irritated my soul, bro. I like went through a whole blocking spree, deleting and blocking, delete, block, blocking, delete, blocking, delete, delete, block, delete, block. Cause it's like, cause I'm like, bro, I don't want to see this, right? Like, I want to see when I want to see it. I don't want to see it when you want me to see it. Like,
right.
No. Anyways, that's a whole nother ball game, man. That's a whole nother ball game. Shout out to everybody out there, man, that y'all doing y'all thing out there, man. That's what I want to say, man. I'm starting these little skits, man, these little shorts. They like, everybody know I do my skits from time to time. I was doing them heavy for a while because they're funny. If I laugh at it, it's funny. I'm doing it. I don't care if you laugh. If I laugh, I'm putting it out there. It is what it is. Somebody else gonna think it's funny too. Forget you. But I got these ones coming up, and bro, I crack up just thinking about it, man. I
tell you what, I'm actually in a space right now where I can lend some of my talents to, right? So I'm building a conglomerate right now. It's a group of guys, right? Some of these guys you know, some of these guys you don't. Well, I take that back. All of these guys you know, right? These ain't no lightweights in the game, right? Yeah. But we're all coming together, right? And we're looking to build something that we can call our own, right? And when I say it's a selfless thing, right? Because we are looking to put ourselves in the servitude of others, right? Now, the benefits aren't shown outright. They're not shown quickly and upfront, right? These benefits are shown over time. But like I say, it keeps everybody consistently sharpening their skills.
Exactly.
Right? And I don't know how everybody operates, right? But I know how I operate. Mm-hmm. And if there's any way that I can do some good for other people, sometimes people have an idea, but they can't do it. Right? Yep. Me and my best friend, the one who helped me start this company, right? I always look at him and I tell him, I say, hey man, people who can usually do. Like if somebody can do something, they probably gonna do it.
Yep.
Right? Now that gets me in trouble, because sometimes I have access to a little bit more stuff than I'm willing to admit, right? And I won't.
Yeah.
That's
facts.
So, it is what it is. You always get the possibility is always there. You know what I'm saying? It's always in my mind.
Just stepping out.
But I say that to say, if you are looking to do something like that, I'm wanting to make some connections, especially with some people that are really about moving, because I'm trying to go right now, right?
That's been my biggest thing, man. I was just talking to my boys, man, in the group, because I got my New Wave crew. Shout out to New Wave. They already know, man. We've been writing, man. I've been creating for a minute, and it's legit. Just all right, who gonna shoot it? Who gonna do this? Because I can do it on my phone. That's easy. I can do it on my phone. I can get people, but I want my first actual one to come out and be that shit. You know what I mean? I want it to be that. And it ain't gonna flop. It's not gonna flop, man. It's just like I said, I got the people that everybody always, I want to do this. I got who I want to use. I know, it's just doing it. It's just really, God legit been pushing me, man, but I've been so nervous because I'm like, man, it ain't gonna come out right. It ain't gonna be this, ain't gonna be that. When I started my nonprofit, my line brother Albert, shout out to Albert, man, he was like, do it. Like, what are you waiting on? Right. He was like, I'm about to make you do this. And when I did it, and it was successful. And it was just stepping out on faith. So even with this, man, these skits, these little shorts, I've never seen it. I've been on social media looking to see if I see anybody do anything remotely to this. I've never seen it done, and that's why I know it's gonna be dope. So y'all stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. Dev the Actor is coming. I'm telling y'all. Y'all don't understand, man.
I always, because I love when people put a stake in it, right? Yeah. Let's get a date on the calendar. You know what I'm saying? Like let's do it. Like let's really and stick to it. right? The only thing that can move me off my square once it goes on my calendar is God. That's it.
It's God. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Sometimes God will say, hey, not right now, or hey, not yet.
Yeah.
You know, so that's it, right? But I would like to move on something really quick. And like I said, I got some guys, and these ain't the type of guys that sitting around waiting, you know what I'm saying? Because if you don't move, a strike while the iron is hot, boy, that it will pass you by.
Mother's Day coming up, man. When is Mother's Day?
Mother's Day is 3 weeks from now. 3 weeks from now.
So 3 weeks from now, I'm doing something for the women. I'm gonna tell you that, for our mothers or whatever, and we're gonna talk off because I want everybody to take my idea.
Right.
I want to shot right. I'm gonna say that, man. I want to shot right.
Because when it come to, that's like I always am keen about whoever I have on the show. Tell us your plans, right? But don't tell us how you're getting there.
Yeah.
Right. Because I just believe that when you lay out the outline, you give people the opportunity to throw some roadblocks in your way, right? It's like, oh, well, you was trying to make that connection with these people over there. Well, let me go over here and, you know what I'm saying? Or, I know something you don't know type situation. What is this? Man. So, yeah, we're going, right. Yeah. Who is this? Chef Donna? She said, hold it to your chest, sir. Don't be like me. Yeah.
Look.
Yeah.
Look. I keep saying it, man. If people, since when I've been, people always ask me every day, man, put them on, put me in. And I want to use this, and I even seen somebody put a status up. Montreal actually put a status up, and when I seen that, it was like, man, it's been going on for so long. I say this: I don't put people on. I put people in position.
Right.
And so once I put you in your position, I can't run the race for you. If it's track, you in lane 1, lane 5. I helped you get set up. I put you on the block. Everything else after that is up to you. You got to run your own race.
Right.
You got to do all the work after that. I could give you the answer to the test, but that don't mean you know the answer to the test.
Right.
Because you didn't do the work. You don't know how to, like, that's the teachers' math. They say solve for this and then show your work. Show your work. I can't just give people the spot and you ain't show no work. That's why I'm very, very, I'm very close knit with who I give that opportunity and space to, and under my name.
Right.
Because it's not gatekeeping. I want people to understand this: the difference of gatekeeping and being and protecting your peace. For one, none of us own acting. None of us own the industry. So the gate that people continue to talk about that we're keeping, we don't own what's on the other side of there. Now, what I can do is keep you from getting the address to this guy. I could keep you from getting that location. That's what I can do. And so for me, it's like, I could be like, man, look, I'm about to go to the Celtics game tomorrow. I didn't invite you to the Celtics game. I just told you I'm going to the Celtics game. There's a difference of me welcoming you into this space and me telling you about it. I can tell you about it. I can invite you in. So when people come to me, and it's not gatekeeping. It is controlling the audience. It's controlling the access to my house. And sometimes you don't want everybody in your house. There's some people, you don't even want your family in your bedroom when they come over your house. That's why the door stays closed, because you're not invited into this space. You want to know who's invited into there? My favorite cousin. You want to know who's invited into there? My little brother. And sometimes I don't even want my little brother in there. So that's what we're doing with this, man. So when people ask me, this is y'all answer to this thing right here. I don't put people on. I put you in a position to feed yourself. Right. That's what I do. Right. I don't post a bunch of
casting. You leave the water all day long. Man, can't make them drink.
At all. You can't, man. And then you just got to watch the people that, use your name, because there's a lot of people, man, I've heard different conversations, you go on a set and you disrespectful. It's like coaches and scouts. Hey man, go watch this kid. You go scout this kid, and then you get him up, and then like he's terrible. I don't want no more kids from that school because this one messed it up for you. Right. Your name is behind that. Your name is your brand. My brand is Dev the Actor.
You know, I was talking to my friend about that today. You know, we just recently started working together for like the 4th time, right? It's a reason why I keep working with this dude, right? It's because I am aware of the level of work that he does, and I'm aware of the quality that he brings to any situation, right? So I don't care what the job is. It could be pressing the 0 key at the right time every day at the same time, right? If it's a way to make some money, I'm going to take him.
Yeah.
Because I know he's dependable, right? And that's really what the real deal is. Is finding those people who are dependable. And I think that there's only one way that you can do that, right? Do you do what you say you gonna do when you say you gonna do it?
Exactly.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you keep from looking stupid out there in the streets, right? If you don't say what you're gonna do when such and such happens, then you always are in total control of the situation, right? It's not until you start telling people what your next move is that you get yourself in some trouble. So, you know,
that's man. You gotta protect the house, man. You gotta protect the brand. You gotta protect the name. You gotta protect the peace, man. And that's where I'm at. Like I said, I didn't get to. I always say people don't know me because people don't really know me yet, but you will, and that's a fact. But I understand that along the journey, there's gonna be thorns in the bushes. Along the journey, there's gonna be rocks in the road. You know, you may get a flat tire, but you still stay on that road to wherever it is your destination is. I don't know what my destination is. I don't know where it is. I just know it's not where I'm at now. I know that slow motion is still motion. I know that as long as my eye is still on the prize, I feel like wherever it is that I'm going, God gonna have me covered. He gonna have the people that's connected to me covered. He gonna have the people that's connected to them covered, and it's gonna be successful, whatever it is. Man, oh my goodness, man. When I drop this news, man, I'm already preparing myself, and those that know, those that don't, you will later. But I'm already preparing myself for the amount of hate, jealousy. How did he do this? How did that happen? And I cannot wait.
Right.
I cannot wait because people don't want to see you win.
Well, and hold on. Let me stop you right there. I don't think it's that people don't want to see you win, right? It's people don't want to give up the winning bucket, right? Like, if I'm Jordan, right, and I'm playing in the game, right, I don't want to see nobody win. But that's because I'm Jordan. I'm supposed to win, right? If I'm Kobe, same thing. LeBron, same thing. Wade, same thing, right? But we talking about the cream of the crop. These Steph Curry, same thing, right? Yep. Now, if I'm Vlade Divac, right? Old center from back in the day, right? Yep. Supporting player, right? He just doesn't want to give up the winning bucket. Defensive shot blocker all day. Shaq, another one. Defensive shot blocker. He just don't want to see you win on him. You see what I'm saying? Now, he's hurt if he loses the game because he knows that he is an impact player, right? But at the same time, as long as he's not at fault, I don't think he got a problem with it.
Yeah.
I ain't saying he like losing. I'm just saying he ain't going to let you give up the winning. You ain't getting the winning bucket on him.
Nah, I get that.
Right. So, you got a lot of Shaqs out here, and you're going to run into some Jordans, right? You know what I'm saying? At all costs, they going to make sure that you don't win because they trying to win. And they willing to do whatever it takes to get it. Well, no, Jordan was that. Yeah, I seen that documentary. He's whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. I think that there's a couple different kind of winners, though.
Right.
I think you have the winners that don't know how to win.
Right.
It's like, yeah, I won, and then you want to rub it in, all those kind of things. I'm doing that, but
Right,
then
yeah.
there are those winners that understand like what it took to win. You walk a little differently, like you react to because you know what it is like to lose.
Right.
And once you learn how to lose, then you know how to win. If you don't know how to lose, then you're not gonna know how to take the wins. It's like managing money. If you didn't know how to manage your $10, you're not gonna know how to manage your $10,000. And it's
Right.
all a discipline. And I feel like in this space, there are a lot of people that, and you see it all the time. They may not say it, outwardly, but it's like they want to get where you are, or they've been trying to get to where you are, but you surpassed them or you lapped them, and it's like, dang, I should have been doing that. I should have been doing this, but it's like that's not your journey. And so for me, when I say they don't want to see you win, it's more like, in a sense, it's like, okay, yeah, you got there, but I didn't want you to get there before me. Or if you are up here, I don't want to move over too, because now I'm not the cream of the crop no more. Now I'm not at the top. That's why
Right.
when a lot of people that win championships, they win one, guess what? They get hungry.
They gonna win
wanna
another
two. I
Right.
want to win another one, because that's just how it is. And so when somebody else is like, damn, now they coming. Now it's still taking. Now you got the new people that's coming up. That's at
They hungry.
they way more hungry, and now they
Right.
got more advantages to getting the things faster.
Right.
They're a little bit more hungry.
Technology got better,
Man,
didn't it?
It helped.
Oof.
It helped. That's why people are ascending as fast as they.
Technology got a whole lot
They
better.
hate in your heart, man. Look, I'm telling you, like that's just how I feel, man. But I'm so prepared for it, man, because I feel like I am definitely a lesson. I'm a testimony. I'm anointed. I keep saying that. That's the word keep coming up, man. I'm anointed. I really feel that with everything in me, man.
Well, if it's on your heart,
Man,
speak His word so that it remains true. And that didn't come out the Bible. That just came straight out of my brain, right? So don't be quoting me talking about some, hey, bodyguard said.
Nah, it's facts, man. It's facts, man. And I'm just humble, man. I'm grateful for the people that got supporting me. I'm humble and grateful for the people that believe in what I do. People that I've just met, the people that I met a couple years ago, and the people that I've been knowing for 20 years. It's like I'm just grateful that I got a team of people, man, that support it. You may not talk every day. We may not talk every month, but still support from a distance.
Right.
People that are here, that's in this field, because every connection, man, is a season. Every connection is purposeful for that moment. Some of them are temporary, some of them may be permanent, but it's all changing like leaves, like the seasons do. And so it is your job to get something from that season, from that connection, man, that you could take with you. I want to drop something for everybody that I want everybody to take with you, man. And I want to say, like, honestly, with everything in me, some of the hardest things to do is to sit in your discomfort. Some of the hardest things to do is to let go of self-doubt, to let go of unforgiveness, to let go of the hurts and the traumas that we all have been through in our lives, that we just feel like we can't. Understanding that if it's a person there, if it's a job, if it's your kids, any of those entities, that it is heavily important, one, that you get at the God. That's where your release has got to come from. And just trust that He's not going to let you down. His word is the same every day, now and forever. It never changes. And when you give it to Him, man, He just wants you to give it back to Him. Like, give it back to Him. I would not have gotten to where I am in this industry, where I am now in this space, at this rate of speed, without one trusting and believing, without even knowing, like not knowing how I'm gonna pay for this, how I'm gonna get to this place. I just knew that every single time it got done. Every single time, how am I gonna pay this? Something happens. Here you go, boom.
Amen.
How am I gonna do this? And for that person that's feeling like that, I'm telling you right now, don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give in. Bend but don't break. And as a matter of fact, lean, you know what I mean, on to his own understanding. And he's gonna direct your paths, man. I'm still on the journey. I could talk every single day. I could give you some gems. I could give you some encouragement. I could give you all those things. You could just watch me and just see him. Like for real.
Right. Man, so y'all, we done been going for almost 2 hours.
Man, that's what?
2 hours, man.
That seemed fast, man. I hope my Celtics won, bro. I'd be mad if they didn't, man. I appreciate you, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like I said, everybody know, man. I be wanting to do a podcast just so I can just talk all day, man. And whoever tap in and get some. Whoever they don't, because whoever's here, that was for you. And I just, just pass it to somebody else. So I just appreciate the platform. I appreciate the opportunity, man, just to talk. I know people want to know about all the movies and all of that good stuff. Follow me, man. I just made a post with everything that's dropping, man. Quick plug before we go. Quick plug. Today, Murder on the Blade just dropped on Tubi. Murder on the Blade just dropped. Dope project that I shot out in Houston. Karma and Heels, still doing what it do. Repaid in Blood, still doing what it do. They lost. Oh, man, don't tell me. Oh, man, God. I knew.
In the middle of the quick plug, too. Like,
gosh. All right, anyways. Oh man, hey, I'm mad, bro. I'm mad. God. But let me finish. All right. Repaid in Blood, Karma and Heels, Murder on the Blade, Ruthless Atonement, man. Make sure that was my first ever movie I ever filmed was Ruthless Atonement. Make sure y'all type that in. I got 15 different projects out right now that y'all could go check out. From start to finish, man, I critique myself. So when I first started acting to where I am now. So y'all do the same. I don't want y'all to treat me like y'all mamas when they say that y'all can sing and y'all really can't. If I got somewhere that I could get better at, I like constructive criticism because that's what makes me greater. So go follow me, Dev Director, on all social media platforms. Y'all could go check out the projects I got listed. I'm gonna post them on my stories, or just go to the IMDb and just holler at your boy, Dev Director.
Already. All right,
oh my
y'all.
God.
This has been another episode of Bodyguard TV's Dallas Spotlight, where we bring on some of the more prominent people, right, and give them an opportunity to let you take a peek into who they are. We really appreciate y'all taking the time to watch us, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get on up out of here.